So this is Mummy Legend in all his glory, and he's got a lot of detail. The costuming is very elaborate, film quality, super high-end look, glossy, and like muted eyes. Well, the sculpture is so good, we kind of hated to cover it up, but you know, he's a mummy, so it's falling off. The wrap bandages are falling off as much as possible, and still give him that mummy vibe. This is the head. These are the legs that slide into the upper body. And that is his chest. You got a stand, and this metal is used to hold the head on. And lastly, we have this cool heart I'll show you. I would start with the legs, and if you lay them down the table, it's a little easier to line up the holes. You slide those in. Very easy, very simple. And line up the holes. Make sure all this stuff's all the way. Pull his britches up. This holds the head on. There's a slit, and you just find the slit and just kind of. And he's got an opening here, so you just slide it on here, and you can position the head somewhat. He's got a position he's formed in, and this piece of cloth kind of is used to hide the seam. If you want him non-gory, you can just position the hands, and the hands have wires in them, so you can, you know, do whatever you want with the fingers. And that was important on this one because he has the option of an added heart. But not only that, this little, now this, if you're not using the heart, you just take this extra piece of cloth and hide the socket like that. But if you decide you want the beating heart, you put in this flame bulb and slide the heart onto it. And I like to get the flap of the rubber down low over the bulb. And then you just kind of gotta wrangle it around, get this lower finger to kind of hold it, and bend this up where you want it. So the cord is fed down through his shirt, from his sleeve. We'll feed that down, but this allows you to light up the heart, and you can either do the flame effect. Now this is a red flame effect, which is really cool, and then you can do it, which I like, the kind of pulsing, beating heart that just fades in and out like that. That's pretty cool, and not a lot of people use this function, but for a beating heart, that's cool. Or you can just turn it on and leave it. So it's always a challenge to make him look 360 when he's a flatback, but trust me, the flatback keeps the price. It literally cuts it in half. If we have to pour 2 molds and seam it together and then paint them, it's really hard. But I've got this really great costume that, you know, just looks like shredded wrappings. And this one worked out really, really well.